Hi everyone, this is Rain. I'm back again, and today what I wanted to talk about is the two types of energy that cause illness. And the first one is actually fear. Fear is something that has just overtaken the universe almost, especially on the earth plane. This is a lower um, vibration of consciousness here. It's about the third dimension. And Mother Earth Gaia, she's constantly trying to ascend. And with the inhabitants that she have on the earth, I'm sure it's not easy, which is us, okay? Um, Here's the thing. People used to didn't have so much fear. But with the burst of technology, it can be quite wonderful and it can be quite detrimental too. Because think about it, before there was a television, you know, there was nothing that you could tune into every day to hear about all the negative things that are happening on the news. How seldom do you see something positive that they have to report on? So if you tune into this and this goes into your consciousness every day and every night, and some of you guys even sleep with the television on, okay? And sometimes you may even be listening to certain types of music that's very detrimental or negative, and you have all these things that are being programmed into your subconscious, and then it comes out by day. Okay, remember this if you don't remember anything else. Okay, you have a super chip in you called a brain. Okay, and in this brain and in your body, there's a consciousness. Your consciousness will alert you if there's anything for you to fear, okay? Trust your own consciousness. Feel in your body what the weather is going to be like by day. You don't have to tune in to the weather report. Before there was a weather report, you were the weather report. You did everything and you tuned in to the universe. And it's something about that you're giving away. And that's where the fear is coming from because you're allowing yourself to be open to outside forces, okay? Such as the news and televisions and newspapers and communications. Why not tune into you and what's going on in the universe, okay? Believe it or not, there are billions and billions of people on this universe. And believe it or not, primarily, most of them are good people. It's a small fraction of people who are doing ill will. But when it's given to you in another form of communication, on the news, the radio, the newspapers, you're not getting the full story, okay? So what you have to do is trust in yourself, okay? If it say don't go out, don't go out. If it say to go out, go out. Your body is so, and your consciousness is so super intelligent, it will know if something is off. But if you don't give yourself a chance to trust yourself and you're placing the trust outside of yourself to get this knowledge, okay? And if you go back in ancient days, okay, um, people were highly intelligent, okay? Now you're hearing all about the dumbing down of America, okay? And it's a reason for that, People want to put chemicals in your water. People want to shut down your pineal gland, which is your third eye, which governs your deep insight, okay? And if you have someone who tells you everything, how can you learn to be who you are? Okay? You're supposed to be a human being, not a human doing all the time, doing things. Okay? Here's the thing. Once you take control of your life, listen to all the divine intelligence that you have been given, and it's going to take you a minute to learn how to tune back into who you really are, okay? Instead of always getting your communication from the news. You can figure out what the weather is like, okay? You can tune into it like our ancestors did and learn how to pick up the signals that are given to you in nature. It's going to take you a minute, but everyone can go back to the basis, okay? There's no need to have fear, okay? Because you have to realize there's a time for everything in life. And fear is usually based on you thinking that something is beyond or out of your control. That's not true. If you learn how to tune in, you'll be in perfect rhythm and you'll know what's going on with you, okay? And the one thing people probably fear more than anything in life is probably someone hurting them or um, the possibility of dying, okay? The spirit is eternal. We should know that by now, okay? The spirit is eternal. There's nowhere else to go. You just drop the body form, okay? Um, you have to get past this thing about this fear of death, okay? If it's your time that particular day, you're going to go, okay? If it's not, you're not. You know, you're going to always tune in, you're going to always be in rhythm with the universe, work with the universe and not against the universe. And don't deny your own innate intelligence, okay? And you won't have anything to fear. It is a process because most people who are going to be watching this video were born into this, okay? They were born into television. They were born into the news. They don't even know what it was like before all these things were created and communicated to us. Um, there's nothing to fear. Again, like I said, there are billions and billions of people on the universe. And guess what? Primarily, most of the people do good. It's only a small fraction that's out of kilter, you know, out of rhythm with themselves, okay? And they've let some other kind of forces take over their mind, their body, and their soul. And the second type of energy that causes illness is envy. Oh my God. Everyone is envying everyone. They see somebody with a new MK purse, they got to go out and buy one. They can't even think past that. You know, like, why am I envying this person just because they got a designer purse? Um, envy is just based on something that you think that someone has that you don't have. We all came here endowed with all the gifts, okay, and abilities. And what has happened is we became dumbed down through the chemicals and the toxins in our food and the mind control. Take back your power. Take back your power. There's nothing to envy. Whatever she has or he has, you have to. You have to believe in yourself and your capability. Those are the two primary causes of illness. This is something to think about, okay? You know, most people are so attuned to taking pills and taking medicine and being told what to do, just again, like with the news, that sometimes you have forgotten your own innate wisdom to be who you are, okay? This is Rain. I do offer consultations for anyone that's interested in healing work, um, um, energy healing modalities. I am a shaman, and we do discuss spiritual topics also. Um, Getting back in communication with yourself is a day by day process, okay? So let this be the first day that you walk out the door without having to listen to the news tonight when you come back home or tomorrow morning. Listen to the news up here. Listen to the news inside of you. It's been my pleasure. Thank you.